Hey, how we doing today? So, yeah, I have to quarantine for the next 2 weeks. So this is how we're going to do a lot of our classes. I am going to be doing a lot of videos and instruct you on some things and uploading them daily. Every now and then I am going to be trying to set up a Google Meet with you. I might even try to do that every day here in the next couple of days. Because I want to be able to contact you and work with you every single day if you have issues with anything that you're working on. We are going to do school as normal. You're going to pretend like I am there. The substitute will be there helping you with anything that they can help you with, and I will have assignments uploaded daily. It is still required for you to take care of your assignments just as if I was there. So if I say that you have an assignment due tomorrow, your job is to work on that assignment and turn it in by tomorrow. If I assign you something today and I ask it to be done by the end of the day, your job is to finish that assignment by the end of the day. If you have any questions, I have posted in the announcement for your Google Classroom, I have posted that you can contact me via email or you can contact me with a private message on an assignment on Google Classroom if you know how to do that. I will be by my phone for most of the by my phone and my computer from 8 to 4 as much as possible so I can answer your questions in a very quick manner. I would like to get them answered within 5-10 minutes if possible. So you should be able to log into Google Classroom, and if you have any issues logging on to StudySync, I need to know. And if you can't find your assignments on StudySync, I need to know. If you're not turning in your work, then I will be contacting you and your parents to get that thing situated so we can get everything taken care of. I will be taking grades on the assignments, and I will be taking them very quickly. Since I'm stuck in my house for 2 weeks, I have nothing else to do but grade your papers and do my job. So I will still be doing my job as if I was still there, but I will not physically be there. So if you can tell on your screen that I'm speaking on, you can see the notes that I have provided. We are going to start talking about short answer. Now, the only way you should be watching this video right now and taking the notes that you need to be taking is if you have already finished reading the story Marigolds, doing the vocabulary activity, and taking the quiz on StudySync and turned it in. That is the only way you should be watching this video. If you have not finished that assignment, you need to turn this video off and finish that assignment before you do these notes. That quiz and the vocabulary assignment is due today, Thursday, August 20th, by the end of your class period. I will try to have all of that graded and returned to you by tomorrow, Friday, August 21st. So, get that done before you do these notes. The quiz is a daily grade. All right, so this is your short answer notes that we're going to be talking about. That is our new topic. I only have 15 minutes to explain this, so I'm going to try to go through it as quickly as possible, but as informative as possible. You will have a document that I have attached to this video. It has blanks in the document where you see spaces, where you see the blanks should be filled on this page right here. That is an integrative note-taking process. So this is making sure that I know that you are following along on the notes. So whenever I talk about something, fill in the blank as you go through your notes. I do want you to turn in those notes to me, and you will be able to have those notes to look at as well. So, your short answer is going to be made up of these 4 things. You have topic sentence, which you can stand for TS, concrete detail, which you use CD to abbreviate that, commentary, which is otherwise known as CM, or closing sentence, which is otherwise known as CS. So, that's all a short answer is. A short answer should be 8 to 12 sentences in a perfect world. Well, we're just now starting out writing this, so try your best. All right? So your topic sentence. What is a topic sentence? It is one sentence. It is the answer to the question. This is what your paragraph will be about. So, if I ask the question, what is the theme of this story? The topic sentence will be, the theme of this story is blank. Okay? That's what your topic sentence is. That is what the rest of your short answer will be about. Here's your concrete detail. It is also one sentence. It is evidence that supports your topic sentence. That's what a concrete detail is. Evidence that supports your topic sentence. So, what is evidence? This should be a quote, example, fact, etc. This must support the answer provided in your topic sentence. Right now, we need to be looking at quote from your story that we just read. The first short answer that you're going to be doing is going to be over marigolds, the story we read together when I was here and you took a quiz on today. All right? So, you will be providing a quote from the story Marigolds. Later, in the next couple of days, I will post a video on how to properly quote a story, but as of right now, just put the quote in for this sentence that supports your topic sentence. So if you said the theme of the story was be grateful for what you have, you need to find a quote from the story that supports that topic sentence of being grateful for what you have. All right? Then you have commentary. Commentary is 3 to 5 sentences long. These are sentences that explain your concrete detail in length. They explain why you chose your concrete detail. This will talk about all of the different reasons as to why that concrete detail supports your topic sentence or your answer the best. It will explain some ideas provided in your concrete detail, and it is meant to provide more information to prove your answer correctly. All right? So, a lot of times, commentaries will start off with this shows, this highlights, this reveals. Those are some sentence starters that you could use as far as starting off your commentary sentences. But remember, you need to have 3 to 5 sentences that explain your concrete detail right here that supports your topic sentence. Then finally we have our closing sentence. This is one sentence. It is a final conclusion statement. All right? It is your underlying conclusion. This is one last sentence that is wrapping up the paragraph as a whole. You need to wrap everything that was stated in this paragraph in one sentence. Some sentence starters could be in conclusion, therefore, furthermore, etc. All right? So, you have 4 things that you need for a short answer. A topic sentence, concrete detail, commentary sentence, closing sentence. In total, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you go to the 5, 7, 8 as of right now. So you should have 6 to 8 sentences for your short answer. Okay? Now, let's look at it at an example of what a short answer looks like. Here's the question. What is one way in which symbolism is used in The Lord of the Flies? That is a novel that we read last year. We might read it this year. But what is one way in which symbolism is used in The Lord of the Flies? Here's my topic sentence. One way in which symbolism is used in Lord of the Flies is with the conch shell. Well, notice how I restated the question into an answer. One way in which symbolism is used is, in The Lord of the Flies, is with the conch shell. So I took the question and restated it into my answer and provided my answer right here, with the conch shell. That's my answer to the question. I'm not done. I still have 5 to 7 more sentences to write. Okay? So, the next thing we have to write is a concrete detail. In Lord of the Flies, William Golding, who is the author, stated, "They obeyed the summons of the conch, partly because Ralph blew it." This is a quote from the book, Lord of the Flies. William Golding wrote that quote, so I introduced where it came from, who said it, and what the quote said. For right now, since you're freshmen and we haven't gone over how to properly embed a quote, all I'm really looking for is the quote. So, you would provide your topic sentence by restating the answer, and restating the question into an answer, and providing the answer, and a quote. They obeyed the summons of the conch partly because Ralph blew it. Now, you're not going to be using this quote. You'll be using a quote that you chose that supports your answer. All right? Now we go to our commentary. This is the 3 to 5 sentences that supports our concrete detail. Okay? So, this is what I wrote. This shows, notice that sentence starter right there. This shows that the conch held some power on the island. Whenever the conch was blown, that meant that a meeting was about to happen and everyone needed to be there. The chief, Ralph, was the one who blew it because he was the leader of the group at the time. The reader can see that the conch symbolizes leadership among the boys on the island. Now, that's 4 sentences. I got in between the 3 and the 5. Those are very basic sentences to help you understand what a commentary sentence is. All these sentences are doing is explaining what this quote means. Why does this quote support this answer? What about this quote supports that the conch shell is a symbol in Lord of the Flies? Then finally we go to the conclusion sentence. So I started it off with in conclusion because that's a simple form to start off with in conclusion. As you get better, you can make you can write your conclusion sentences in a more educational or a better way than what I'm writing it right here. All right. So in conclusion, one way that William Golding uses symbolism in the story is by using the conch shell, the conch, to symbolize leadership. So, basically, in a nutshell, what I talked about the conch shell was that the conch symbolizes leadership. That's what I talked about right here and right here. You can see that because, well, the leader of the group, who is Ralph, blew the conch, and so everybody came to see him. The conch held some power. Whenever the conch was blown, that meant a meeting was to happen and everyone needed to be there. The chief, who is Ralph, the leader, was the one who blew it because, again, he was the leader of the group at the time. All right? So, it's talking about leadership. Now, that is how you write a short answer. You have your notes right up here. Your notes right up here. And right here you have your example. You will be writing one at a later date. Okay? It could be tomorrow. It could be the next day. I need to figure out what you are going to be doing on Friday. I think I'm going to have you do something to prep you before you write a full short answer, because I haven't had you write one yet in class. So, make sure that you have filled in all of the notes that we have talked about, all of the fill-in-the-blank answers that we have talked about, and you have turned those notes into me through Google Classroom. I want to see that you have done your notes. If you have not done your notes, then I will be getting in contact with you to figure out where your notes are. In fact, I'm going to make these fill-in-the-blank notes another daily grade. This is going to be an easy 100. If you fill in the notes and you turn it in, you get a 100. If you don't fill in the notes and don't turn them in, you will not get a 100. Okay? Fill in the blank for the notes so you can get that easy 100. Again, if you have any questions about the notes, if you have any questions about StudySync, if you have any questions about Google Classroom, let me know. Send me an email. Send me a private message on Google Classroom. Send me something so I can help you with whatever you have. I will be by my computer all day. I will be by my phone all day, ready to answer any questions you guys have for me. Stay safe, sanitize your hands, and get your work done. And please ask questions. Have a great day. Peace out.